Welcome to another episode of MX The Beginning, and we're here today at Milestone on an absolutely beautiful day in sunny Southern California, talking about the 144 build. And this has been a project that I've been working on for the last 3 or 4 months. Started with my 125 needing new suspension, and instead of going out and buying just suspension, I decided to buy a whole new bike that was used and was kind of a mess, and eventually built it up into what we have here today. I've done a lot of work to this bike. The first thing we did was take the 144 motor that was in pieces, and when I mean pieces, I mean all the way stripped down to nothing. And then we built it up. So it was a question of finding the pieces that we didn't have and reassembling it. And it was a long process. It took me forever. I kept on going down to the parts store and showing them pieces, and the parts place kept on messing up the pieces they were giving me, and it was a real mess. So it took me like 2 months just to get the motor together so that I could turn it on. The 144s are set up a lot differently. The gearing is a lot different than the 125, and the way the carb responds is different than the 125 because it's a larger carb. So I've been trying to adjust the way the bike feels to be more similar to the 125, and I've pretty much hit the nail on the head. I've been asked a lot of questions about the 125 versus the 144, and sadly it's been difficult for me to come up with an answer. The reason why is because this is a brand new motor, brand new. I also made it a little bit more racy in terms of the squish. It's about 1 millimeter worth of squish, where my old motor was about 1.5 millimeters worth of squish. So it has a lot more bite than the old motor. Plus, I'm not running the stock gearing. I'm running a 1351 instead of a 1448. And that makes a huge difference in the performance of the vehicle entirely. I mean, I'm used to shifting at certain speeds. I'm not used to shifting at certain RPMs. The motor is snappier than the 125, but honestly, when I first built the 125, it was snappy too. So, in summary, the 144 built like a 125 is not that much different than the 125. Maybe 8 to 10%. It has a little bit less of an issue with bog coming off a throttle, which could be carburetor, could be just fueling. And it has a little bit more top end, a tiny bit. Reviewers in MXA kind of say this is the bike, you know, in terms of the 150 is kind of the right bike because it has, you know, just enough torque. But I don't know, I think it's not as potent as a lot of people say it is. The other thing is my 125 is a race spec 125, so there's a little bit of me having not exactly a stock 125. My 125 was fast. I mean, it was fast. This bike is not much faster. There you have it. We had a great day today. I hope that you can stick around for the next episode, which will be coming around soon, because we're going to be hitting up some new tracks with the good old new 144. So I will see you next time.